Be willing to be uncomfortable. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. It may get tough, but it's a small price to pay for living a dream. To be outstanding, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Too often we enjoy the comfort of opinion without the discomfort of thought. Growth is often uncomfortable, messy, and full of feelings you weren't expecting. Courage doesn't mean you don't get afraid. Courage means you don't let fear stop you. You can choose your words, but you cannot choose the effect they can have on people. You can't change someone who doesn't see an issue with their actions. You can only change how you react to them. Sometimes you don't get a second chance. You need to take a chance when you have the opportunity always. When you can't control what's happening, challenge yourself to control the way you respond to what's happening. That's where your power is. You can't control what happens to you, but you can control how you react to it. You have to want it more than you fear it. Don't fill your head with worries. There won't be room for anything else. Don't throw the arrow which will return against you. No, but you are wrong now and always will be. You can't really go wrong as long as you are true to yourself. Never say anything about yourself you don't want to come true. You can't really go wrong as long as you are true to yourself. Well, if you are true to yourself, you are going to be true to everyone else. The less seriously you take yourself, the better work you are going to do. If you want to be successful at being yourself, you are going to have to take a chance on not being like everyone else. Nobody can save you but yourself, and you are worth saving. It's a war not easily won. But if anything is worth winning, then this is it. If nobody quotes you, you haven't said a thing worth saying. You won't find a solution by saying there is no problem. There are no insoluble problems, only time-consuming ones. If hunger is not the problem, then eating is not the solution. Success is not final, failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. The frustration of failure is the key to success. Success consists of going from failure to failure without loss of enthusiasm. Success is walking from failure to failure with no loss of enthusiasm. Failure is success if we learn from it. A strong woman is one who feels deeply and loves fiercely. Her tears flow as abundantly as her laughter. A strong woman is both soft and powerful. She is both practical and spiritual. A strong woman in her essence is a gift to the world. As women achieve power, the barriers will fall. As society sees what women can do, as women see what women can do, there will be more women out there doing things, and we will all be better off for it. There is no limit to what we as women can accomplish. Behind every successful woman is herself. A successful woman is one who can build a firm foundation with the bricks others have thrown at her. A strong woman builds others up because she knows what it's like to be torn down. Behind every great woman, I pray will be another great woman whispering, "You have got this," in her ear. I have often thought it unfair that women are expected to stay at home when there is a fight to be won. If a woman has the strength to bear a child, she can swing a sword as well as any man. Strong women don't have attitudes, we have standards. A woman with a voice is by definition a strong woman. A really strong woman accepts the war she went through and is ennobled by her scars. There's something special about a woman who dominates in a man's world. It takes a certain grace, strength, intelligence, fearlessness, and the nerve to never take no for an answer. Self-respect is the fruit of discipline. The sense of dignity grows with the ability to say no to oneself. You are a woman of strength, courage, and dignity, one who values herself and fights for what she believes in, a woman who will not give up on her dreams regardless of how many obstacles stand in the way. If that doesn't make you beautiful, then I don't know what does. A strong woman knows she has strength enough for the journey, but a woman of strength knows it is in the journey where she will become strong. Don't lose your dignity and self-respect trying to make people accept, love, and appreciate you when they just aren't capable. Every life deserves a certain amount of dignity, no matter how poor or damaged the shell that carries it. When we are adding to those around us, the world, ourselves, it feels good and right on levels we cannot even consciously connect with. I now know that experience comes to us for a purpose, and if we follow the guidance of the Spirit within us, we will probably find that the purpose is a good one. When we are adding to those around us, the world, ourselves, it feels good and right on levels we cannot even consciously connect with. Growth is uncomfortable because you have never been here before. Nothing can be compared to the new life that the discovery of another country provides for a thoughtful person. Although I am still the same, I believe to have changed to the bones. You have to learn how to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Growth is uncomfortable because you have never been here before. You have never been this version of you. So give yourself a little grace and breathe through it. Getting to a place of comfort can be uncomfortable. I am comfortable in the uncomfortable. You have to learn how to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. The more you seek the uncomfortable, the more you will become comfortable. I have come to realize that discipline is not about rules. Discipline is about respect. Self-respect is the fruit of discipline. The more disciplined you become, the easier life gets. Discipline is the refining fire by which talent becomes ability. Your level of success is determined by your level of discipline and perseverance. Self-discipline is a key ingredient to success. The ability to discipline yourself to delay gratification in the short term in order to enjoy greater rewards in the long term is the indispensable prerequisite for success. In war, discipline can do more than worry. Almost never does a single company have excellence in a multiplicity of disciplines. Let's discipline ourselves so that our words are few and full. Without discipline, there can be no freedom. With total discipline, we can solve all problems. Discipline is the basic set of tools we require to solve life's problems. Without discipline, we can solve nothing. With only some discipline, we can solve only some problems. With total discipline, we can solve all problems. Problems don't go away, they must be walked through, or else they remain forever a barrier to the growth and development of the spirit. Whenever we seek to avoid the responsibility for our own behavior, we do so by attempting to give that responsibility to some other individual or organization or entity. But this means we then give away our power to that entity. The difficulty we have in accepting responsibility for our behavior lies in the desire to avoid the pain of the consequences of that behavior. The truth is that our finest moments are most likely to occur when we are feeling deeply uncomfortable, unhappy, or unfulfilled. For it is only in such moments, propelled by our discomfort, that we are likely to step out of our ruts and start searching for different ways or truer answers. When we avoid the legitimate suffering that results from dealing with problems, we also avoid the growth that problems demand from us. Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food. Food is an important part of a balanced diet. If you want to feel the value of food or hunger, just cook less food today than the yesterday's food. A food's value is based on how good it tastes. The best ingredient is free. Free always makes food taste better. Food is all about balance. It is all about taste. Everyone eats and drinks, yet only few appreciate the taste of food. The only thing I like better than talking about food is eating. Talking about food is like talking about your dreams. Everyone has something to say. We all have to eat. It's just what we eat which differs. Some people eat for fuel, and I feel bad for them. The problem with unfulfilled dreams is that they give us tunnel vision. We focus on ourselves, and that can be depressing and discouraging place to live. Action is limited and relative. Unlimited and absolute is the vision of him who sits at ease and watches, who walks in loneliness and dreams. Be open to your dreams, people. Embrace that distant shore, because our mortal journey is over all too soon. Discomfort is the currency of your dreams. Honorable viewers, अगर आप मेरे चैनल को ग्रोथ देना चाहते हैं तो आप इस नीचे दिए गए सुपर थैंक्स बटन को क्लिक करके मेरे चैनल की मदद कर सकते हैं। शुक्रिया।